are starting to wake up, you see outside that it is kind of just a drizzly gray day. It looks like there possibly could be storms on the horizon. It's not a good day to start an adventure, but you have to. It is time to kind of start figuring things out because you've just been told that you don't have a lot of time here. And if you're going to get back home with this wishing spell, it can only be used one more time. And so it's you now have a race against time to get back home. Um as you uh yeah, you've had a full rest. So yeah, you're good. You're good. Um and so when you kind of start to stir and wake up, you see that downstairs there is an apple tart as well as a small little glass bottle of water for your journey that Snow has left you behind. She has written a handwritten note that says, "Out foraging, good luck, talk soon," and then a heart, Snow. Um, and she also has said that Silas has gone with her. Silas wanted to stay behind to make sure that she's okay. So Silas will catch up to you later.
Mm.
So it is just the four of you guys.
Okay.
Alrighty. I will let you add it then.
Mayo will eat her tart as perky as ever. Is happy to greet the day. And she's going to actually go outside first and feel the rain because she hasn't felt rain in so long. And
It
she
has not
sees,
raining yet, so it's just kind of
oh,
like that
okay.
gray, kind of, cloudy type of day. It hasn't started storming yet.
Okay. Then she won't go outside yet. She's not that excited for that. She wants the rain. But yeah, she's eating her tart.
And then you said you guys are going downstairs. Okay, I'll put you
Mhm.
downstairs.
Callie is packing up a little stuff here and there, and she takes a little bottle of wine from the little cabinet. She's like, I think we'll need this on our trips. Maybe to stay warm. I'm sure Snow won't mind.
All right, so we'll go ahead and put the wine bottle. You
Just
have a
about to do
water.
that.
What did I say? I got you. The water bottle. And then did you eat your tart?
Yeah, I ate my tart.
Okay, so you only have one. You only have room for one more thing. Mayel, you ate your tart, correct?
Correct.
All right, but you still have your water bottle.
She probably would have drank
She
that.
would drink that as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Nayar, did you eat your breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And then Ren, did you eat your breakfast as well, or did you chuck that and save that for later?
I saved that and the water for later.
Okay. Apple tart and water.
Um, I do kind of want to walk outside, go to the edge of the stream, and just kind of like splash cold water on my
Sure.
face. Like, wake up!
Kind of have one of those like, all right, let's
Mhm.
do this thing. Type of, okay.
Yup.
Sure. So you kind of head outside and down by the water.
Mhm.
Anybody else?
Mayelle's going to do her best to write a note to Snow being like, thank you for the hospitality, but she doesn't know how to spell that well because she's still like in an 8-year-old brain set. So she's going to do her best to spell and be like, Mayelle.
Callie, while she sees Rin splashing her out about in the river, she actually does some morning stretches
Okay.
to get nice and lumber, uh,
Limber. Yeah.
limber. And she's like, "All right, is everyone ready? Tied your shoes,
Yep.
grabbed your
She's like
supplies."
pacing a heart real fast. 1 second. Okay. I'm good.
Alrighty. So you guys all kind of like get yourself together, get your backs out, you head outside. Like I said, it's kind of one of those gray days. Ren, you catch up with your friends, and then what do you do?
So we head to the mountains.
Yep, and which way are the mountains? And she does like a quick spin to see if she sees any mountains in the distance.
Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna have you go ahead, and we're just gonna go ahead and roll a um heart.
Everyone?
Ni-
Or just her?
No, just her. Yeah.
Okay.
19.
Right. So you remember from Evelyn's directions that she said north. You want to head
Mhm.
north towards the mountains and the countryside of that. So you kind of look, you see you're kind of almost surrounded, like you're almost in a valley. But you discern that north is going to be following the path back that this way, and you start heading that way. Or you know that that's the direction that way is north.
Hmm. All right, she said this way.
Okay. Follow your lead,
All right.
Captain.
Alrighty. So, switch over. You start heading the path. Let's see. These are old ones. Gotta put my new ones down. And you kind of start heading and following the path north. I'm heading towards the mountains. Is there anything you guys do on the pathway forward towards the mountains as you kind of see the skies start to turn darker gray ahead as a summer storm is approaching? Do you forage? Do you look for wildlife? Do you talk? Uh,
Have we
do you guys?
crossed the safety waterway, like the
Yes,
stream?
yes,
Yeah, okay. Well,
yes.
Mael would say goodbye to Elliot that way. She'd be like, goodbye, safety water. Stay safe.
Sure.
Callie looks back at Ren. She's like, "How you holding up?"
I am vertical. How are you?
I'm vertical too. It's not raining yet. I feel like that's pretty positive in a start of our adventure.
What does rain have to do with our adventure?
We get wet, cold, a little sad.
I didn't know rain made you sad. Are you okay?
My gosh, you get wet, you get mopey. It's natural. You like being wet,
Okay.
like
Well, technically, you don't actually like get wet. Water is a sticky substance, and because of that, our bodies actually cannot feel when we are wet. We feel the temperature difference between the outside ambient air and then the cooling sensation of the water, so we don't actually get wet. No, the rain doesn't bother me.
all right. I'm glad that the rain doesn't bother you, but it kind of bothers me. Makes me a little too cold. I'm used to the warm, open ocean. This is far from it.
Mael's picking flowers as she walks. As she listens to this, and she's making a flower crown.
Go ahead and roll spirit.
Okay. Wrong mouse. A whopping 18.
Um, as you kind of go over to this flower bush, um, yeah, and you start picking up some flowers, some of the flowers start to like bloom and then float into the air as they turn into like little pixies, these little creatures that have like wings that look like dragonflies, that look like butterflies, and their heads kind of sprout into like little blooms, and they kind of like float and dance and play around you before kind of drifting off in the summer breeze.
Are these fairies? And she looks at Callie real fast.
Callie looks back and she's like, "Not that I know of." And she walks over and she takes a closer look to these blooming magical flowers.
Go ahead and roll spirit.
9.
You can discern that they're not anything like the fairies of what you've come from.
They're not fairies from like what I'm used to, but this land seems really strange. So who knows?
You're right. This is like a dream still. And she's gonna like try to shake hands with one of the pixies, like with the finger.
A purple kind of violet flower, kind of like you hear just kind of the soft sound of like a little bell like tinkles, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, and you can see that it's like laughing, and then it kind of floats forward, extending its little hand to you.
She'll like curtsy, like, how do you do?
Um, Again, it kind of giggles like a high-pitched baby kind of giggle, um, before kind of like dancing around you. And then I'll give you +2 spirit for the next hour.
Woo.
Actually, I'll give you +2 spirit until the end of the session.
Okay, cool.
For dancing, you get the moodlet dancing with the fae.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I do have to take it. This place is pretty cool.
You know what? It is. Even though it's full of dangerous things, it is pretty beautiful. I'll give you that, Mayel.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
gotta
does
look past the
anybody else
danger.
remember the drug-induced, I don't even know if it was drug-induced trip that we all went on?
Yeah, I try not to remember that. That was yesterday's problem.
Today is a whole lot bigger.
Yeah, we have
Y'all
mountains
are
to
now
climb.
doing drugs?
You remember the scary stuff we saw? Panic mode.
No!
With the trees came alive and there's things attacking us.
Is that why I almost drowned? Because y'all were running from a bad trip?
We helped you.
I mean, I don't remember taking anything. I just remember being chased.
You guys were just scared silly. No drugs. Bryn, no one took drugs.
Eventually, you come across a small stream, a small little creek, if you will, that separates the path forward. You can see that you probably should be able to relatively cross pretty easily. It's not that deep, maybe a foot or so deep, across the water. And you also remember this being the area where you met a kelpie, down by the lily pads. You don't see her, and you don't hear any music or anything like that. This would be a chance to possibly see if she's still there, to talk to her, or you can continue on.
Don't see our Kelpie friend here. And she'll like put a flower she picked into the water.
Um, you can kind of see that the area where you met her once, it's almost disrupted. There's like movement of muck and like almost signs of a struggle on the riverbank. Deep gashes in the mud and like as if someone had been dragged.
Someone smarter than me. Do you think this was the Kingsman?
And she walks over to the little area where the mud is, and can she like look at the gashes and see if it looks like it would be like the how she had like webbed fingers and
Hmm.
stuff, to see
Yeah,
if it was those kind of gashes.
yeah, roll skill.
19.
Yeah, so you're looking in and you can almost see that if these webbed marks are being dragged away from the river and pulled towards the road.
I don't know if it was a Kingsman, but I would bet my money on it. They took her. What was her name? Melody? No,
It was
I'm looking.
Marina.
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 Thank you.
Yep, there it is. I saw it.
Well, guess that's just one more person to add to our list of people we're looking for in a dungeon at some point.
So we got to save Marina, the lady from the bar. What was her name? Karen?
We're really
Oh.
terrible with that lady's
I'm
name.
very
Hold
bad.
on.
Yeah.
No, I have this one. Bear
What?
with me. I have to dig through my notes.
Mm.
I'm taking notes this time,
I'm
guys.
so proud of you.
You know what? I'm trying to too because we have like certain we haven't done it like continuously, and that's when I'm
Yeah.
really good.
How to read my notes. That's my problem. I have Deb and Abby and Ruby, but I know it's not them.
I write them in the quest book.
Marta. Her name is Marta.
Marta.
Yep.
Marta from the bar.
4 black armor knights enter. They take Marta in a carriage by force.
Did it? Who is down by the water and who's still by the road?
Oh,
And
I'm
by the
down by
water.
the water.
By the
Okay.
water.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would have been by the water too.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and with that 19 skill check, you continue to follow the tracks. And then you see that it kind of actually goes over the main road, and you start to smell kind of like rotting fish.
Oh no.
And the smell gets like thicker and deeper as you kind of like look over to the other side of the road, and there in the underbrush by a tree, hung up by her hands, is a gutted Marina. Her eyes are glossed over, her rib cage exposed, her insides and entrails just sloshed on the ground as flies start to hover, and buzz, and just is a ghastly sight.
My first priority is to get her back into the water.
And
Like, no, like I know she's gone, but her body, having come from the water, does not need to be strung up like this on land. And like
I
I am straight up cutting rope. I am trying to get her and all of her pieces back into the water. I'm trying to like cradle her versus drag her. Like, no. Like final
Go,
rest. No
yeah,
one should have to go through this.
go ahead and roll might.
Nyara is like standing back and she like turns her head and like gags and she's like, "Well, take her back off the list," and like retches into the bushes.
Yeah, like ugh. Ugh.
Callie will help Rin get her down, but she's like, we shouldn't put her back in the water. I hate to say that,
Okay.
but
You can
Yeah.
go ahead and then roll with advantage. You can roll again.
Oh, okay, good.
My
Rin,
yellow
we should
shows
Okay,
carry
me
that
her.
here.
Perfect.
is
Yeah.
19 plus 3. That's 22.
Perfect. Yeah, so the two of you kind of get her remains, cut her down off the tree, and kind of take her over to kind of where the lily pond and muck and algae has kind of grown, and almost kind of create like a casket, like a for her to
Mhm.
lay down into. Um
The
Go ahead.
flower crown that Mael was working on, how finished is it?
I'd say it's probably almost
On her
complete by
head.
this time. Yeah.
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 I'm just gonna look at Mael, no words, just kind of like at like hand out
She like still in
and
shocked.
okay. And
Can't
that
get over it.
is going on Marina's head.
All right. Um, as you take a moment to kind of like just kind of grieve for a moment, this was the first person you ever met in Everas. It was the first creature to treat you kindly, and while still wary, you realize that even the beauty of this world, this fantastical world you've entered, there is death, there is decay, there is wretchedness. This didn't have to happen, but someone or something killed her and strung her up as if to show the world what they can do. The water starts to kind of bubble as these little like water sprites from the lily pads start to like move around, and they a bubble of water kind of like hovers in the air, and on the inside of it is her little pan flute, as if the water fairies are gifting Rin this pan flute.
I'm legit just like, thank you, like, take it, clutch it to the chest, just like, I'm so sorry.
You, instead of like the giggles and whistles and bells of the floral fairies and pixies, that Mael had seen earlier, you kind of hear just kind of the morose sound of a babbling brook, of a little harder, and little popping sounds of bubbles, as if they're trying to communicate with you in the best way they can. But it seems to be they are thankful that you have laid Marina to rest, and then they start to dissipate and kind of go back into the water.
Callie lets them all have their time, and she slowly starts away, knowing that they need to continue on their journey. And she pats Rin on the shoulder, like, we did the best we could.
Thank you for your
As
help.
Yeah, as you approach the riverbank, the water splits, as if creating a pathway, so you don't have to get your feet wet. You can walk through as if as if, and you see the water sprites kind of pulling back the water for you, allowing you to pass.
Callie will see the little sprites in the water, and she'll nod towards them as a sign of
Mhm,
like respect
Hmm.
and cross.
mhm.
Mael
Same.
hasn't spoken, and she's just gonna numbly walk across.
Mhm. Just
Naira is
whisper
gonna
thank you.
quietly walk across.
Mhm,
Okay. All right. So, you kind of, after that moment, you start to just kind of like be a little bit introspective with yourselves. Um, you um, see that up ahead, the storm is now starting to kind of approach, as the evening starts to kind of crest its head into the forest. Um, the rolling thunder kind of echoing in the distance. Um, you still have probably some more time before the thunder starts hitting. So you continue your trek. Um, you see little creatures and woodland beasts and things like that, but nothing too whimsical or magical as you had seen previously. And then almost as sudden as it can, the thunder and lightning kind of echo through the forest as rain begins to pound down through the wood. Um, now, let's see here. Um, it's a little too thick in the forest to really make a a a campsite. However, as you're kind of in the thick mountainous forest up ahead, this pathway kind of winding up the forested side, you can see what looks to be an outline of a large, maybe cabin, or large, lodge, if you will, kind of off in the distance with lights on in the window. Um, Maybe possibly being your only kind of solstice going forward. What do you guys do?
Should we take a chance?
Why?
What do you mean, why? Take a chance in the lodge or stay out here and get cold?
Sorry, I keep forgetting that you have an aversion to the rain. I apologize.
not that I have an aversion to the rain. You want to sit out here and be cold all night?
Or we could keep going.
And get struck
Get
by lightning?
exhausted? You're in full tin metal, and she like knocks on her armor.
Just and
Lightning could come down and strike you, and then we're out a hero. We're gonna need 8 more then, instead of 7.
okay.
All right, you
All
guys
right.
head forward.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So at the top of the hill is a fence, with its gates kind of standing open. Beyond the fence is a well-maintained estate. It's this three-story manor home with a wraparound porch. Um, an the iron like wrought wire work in the gate makes out the word darling in the flashes of thunder and lightning. It starts to just heavily pour down. Um, and it's cold. It's miserable. Do you guys still head towards the house?
Yeah. Is the
All
gate
right.
open?
Yeah, it's open.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just walk in.
All right. So, as you get closer to this large manor, a wave of nausea slams into you. Before your eyes, the pleasant, albeit uncanny facade of the building shifts. The house's appearance becomes shadowed and patchy, with mold and rot spreading across its walls. The angles and lines of the house is almost something out of a nightmare. It shifts into jarring and impossible angles. The gardens nearest the house are quickly overgrown with weeds and thistles. Petals bright and flourishing just seconds before are now wilted and drooping away. The house shows decades of disrepair. A deafening crash of thunder rolls through the timbers, rattling the very bones of yourself. Lightning splits open the sky, striking just feet from the porch as the air crackles with energy. The wind howls, whipping rain is relentless in sheets, threatening to drench you to the core. The porch offers no refuge as the storm seems alive, clawing at you from every side. With nowhere else to go, the house beckons. The front door creaks open as if on its own accord, with a low groan invitation or warning, drawing you inside to investigate.
Hi,
So
Naira,
are we
guys.
still taking our chances?
You almost got struck by lightning.
I was
Naira,
nowhere near getting struck by lightning. Nyara, go ahead.
oh, sorry. She's like trying to move pretty quickly actually towards the house, and she's like, now that like the layers of her like skirt are getting wet, they're like getting tangled together and they're like catching in her feet, and she's kind of like not struggling, but definitely like soaked, and what she is wearing is not conducive to being wet. So she's struggling a little.
All right, you
Come
guys all
on.
head inside.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Callie will grab Rin by the wrist to make sure she follows.
All right, so you guys head on inside. Let's go ahead and put you all here. You don't need these.
I'm like, what's wrong with my screen? And then I realize that you have the rest of it blocked off because we
Oh
haven't
yeah.
investigated it yet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Which I
Can't
love.
yeah, I
I know.
can't
That is
reveal
our
too
secret.
much. All right. So let's go ahead and pause that, turn that on. All right. So you enter the foyer and you see that it might once have been grand in its own design, but now it languishes in the decay of years of neglect. Above, a crooked chandelier sways gently, casting flickering shadows across cracked tiles that stretch toward three closed doors. A staircase twists unnaturally along the wall, leading to a second-story floor balcony that looms in the darkness. Every inch of the walls is consumed by portraits, families lifelike yet haunted, with wide, terror-filled eyes that seem to follow your every movement.
All right, let's see if we
Watch.
can find a fireplace.
Right. Yeah, fireplace.
Yeah, we'll go through this door.
Alrighty. So let's go ahead. Make sure I do this right. There we go. All right. So you open that door, and you see a long hallway.
Oh, you can block us off from areas?
Oh, it worked? Cool. Okay. I didn't know if the walls would actually work. I'm just gonna delete all the walls. So there we go. Go ahead. You can now move. You're free to
There we
move
go.
about the
Okay.
cabin.
Yay! We're free.
Yeah.
Oh, but you
Okay.
disappear under the.
Look, we're having too
Oh
much fun.
god,
I know
All
this was like
right.
an update. I had to learn how to do it.
that's awesome. Um, I would like to look out because if there's actually a window right here, I would like to look out the window.
You see sheets and sheets and sheets of rain. You can't
Okay.
even see the porch outside.
Damn.
Maelle's going to like kind of like she's shivering because she's cold, but she's gonna say like, "Do you think the Unwritten got to this place? It feels weird. You know, we saw it. At least I saw it pretty, and now it's not."
That's a good theory. I didn't
Or
know
it's
that they could alter places. I just thought they could alter people.
Oh,
what
this is a
about that
guess.
magic that played tricks on us before?
Right? Yeah, the trees are scary.
Oh, when y'all did drugs. Yeah.
I don't know what drugs are, but sure.
All right, well, let's see what's behind door number 1. And she goes through and opens the door here.
Alrighty. So when you take a peek inside of the room, you open the door and you see it looks to be like maybe a music room, if you will. Um A scattered array of decaying instruments surround the wooden dance floor at the room's center, its boards blackened with age and splintered by time's cruel hand. On the wall, a large oval mirror hangs, its long, jagged crack twisting the room's reflection into a crooked mockery. With a fractured glass, everything appears stretched and warped. At the far end, a harpsichord stands, its lid propped open like a yawning casket, its rusted wires stretched like the brittle tendons of some forgotten corpse. The yellowed ivory keys lie exposed, tangled with cobwebs.
Callie will go over to the piano and she'll like do like a little doot 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 to see if they're like if it works at all.
Sure. Um, as soon as you press into the piano, um, a discordant melody echoes through the first floor of the house. Is everyone in here, or are you guys on the outside, or?
Maelle's
So
in there.
I was still at the window until I hear that, and then that's what's gonna draw me toward the room.
Okay. So, but everyone is in there, correct?
Sure.
Um, so as soon as you um hear that and kind of dis this dissonant kind of sound echo through the keys. Or here, I'm gonna play something here. Um, that's not what I wanted. I thought I had something else. Oops. Here we go. Um, as you as it starts to play by itself, and then when you take a glance into the uh mirror, you can see distorted spectral dancers start to dance as the song plays. Um, it's kind of a strange look in the mirror. Everyone roll a spirit saving throw.
How do you know I was in a fan of mood today?
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to it almost all day.
I got 9.
15.
13.
All right. So, Rin, you start dancing erratically. Uh, as you like move to the center of the dance floor, you'll take 3 damage from this as you start moving and twitching and convulsing in a dancing way. As your friends are looking at you like, what the hell is going on? You can also see Rin through the mirror has a dancing partner that is just a corpse of itself, controlling her every move.
Um, in my functions,
Callie will go ahead and take her sword and like attack the piano.
You you swing your sword into the piano, and your sword rebounds back, realizing this piano cannot be attacked.
um,
What do we do? What do we do?
Is there
I don't
any
know.
way that I would be able to gain the lead of the dance?
Go ahead. So roll. You're gonna roll again.
Okay.
Yep.
20.
You take lead of your dance partner, and you're able to break free of it.
Okay,
You don't take any more damage.
cool.
Callie runs and she's like, "Come on, everyone!" And then she goes and runs out of the room to like close it.
yep. That was
Myra
enough
wastes
spooky for me.
no time getting out of there.
So when you're in the first floor of this house, you still hear the piano playing. It does not stop.
Okay.
I'm sorry I touched something, guys.
Okay. Um, she's gonna peek her head inside the door and be like, "Mr. and Mrs. Ghosts, or whoever you are, darling." I think that was what it said on the door. We're sorry for touching the piano, but you play beautifully. Thank you.
When you look at the mirror, you see that there's no one at the piano. Maybe you need to play.
Oh. Mael does know how to play. Okay. All
I
right.
I can
mean,
try.
Mael knows how to
Nyara,
play the piano, though.
She does?
Yeah, I think I put in her backstory.
Now's the time to find out.
And Callie will go in there with Mayal to protect her.
Both of
So
you
she has
roll a spirit saving throw.
Okay.
technically a natural
Great.
20.
Mayel, as soon as you step on the dance floor, your body starts twitching and convulsing as if being controlled by a dance partner, taking 3 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Callie will sit down by the piano and
Roll a
can she
skill check.
can she see where the keys are moving or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay. She's going to try to memorize them. Unnatural 20.
Okay. So as you are looking at the piano, you start to see two spectral hands playing it. They look like gloves as they continue to play the piano. It's moving too fast for you to memorize the exact pattern, but the hands look like you could fit your hands inside of the spectral glove.
She does it. She puts her hands inside of the spooky, ooky ghost gloves, and she's like, "All right, this is for you, Mayal."
Mael, as you continue to dance and convert and convulse, go ahead and roll another spirit. And Callie, with that unnatural 20, you finish off the chord as the spectral hands take over your hand, and you continue to play until it finally ends, and you hear an applause, a spectral applause echo through the room. And then a black ivory key like pops out and then like falls to the floor.
Mm.
Callie will take it.
All right.
And that counts as one of her things, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Can Mael's gonna scream shout to Rin, be like, "How did you stop this?" If she's able to.
Yeah, you're done. You have like
Oh,
the dance is
I'm done.
over. You like
Okay.
as soon like you almost were like trying to take control over at the same time Callie was finishing off the
Okay.
chord.
Word.
Are you okay? And she Callie grabs Mayal's shoulders, inspecting her, and she's like, "You look okay."
Yeah, I'm fine. I just had a dance about. That's all.
Okay,
Okay.
let's get going.
Place is stopped.
Don't touch things, guys. Someone else pick the next room, because we do have to get warm.
Um,
Okay, fine. I'll check that one.
So you open the door. Let's see here. All right. So a grand dining table commands the center of this room. Its surface is unnervingly clean amidst the dust-choked neglect that clings to the surrounding chairs, sideboard, and cabinets. But most unsettling of all this, the feast is a feast spread across the table. A garish display of roasted boar, poultry, fish, and other meats, laid out on gleaming silver platters. Plates of sautéed vegetables, bowls of rich gravy, and trays of sweets complete the banquet. Their aroma is intoxicating and is almost too perfect. The air is replete with the scent of the feast, but beneath the savory allure lingers a sense of apprehension, as if the meal is waiting for more than just a bite.
Nope. And I close the door and back out.
Alrighty.
Nope. Right or left, guys?
right.
Is there
It's
a door
always
right
right.
here?
No.
Okay.
Right.
Same time?
1,
2.
3.
Okay.
Alrighty. So the both of you open your doors. Rin's, yours opens up to a kitchen. The kitchen is in utter ruin. The floor is littered with shards of broken pottery and rusted cutlery. A heavy metal shelf has collapsed, ripping chunks of plaster from the wall and crashing on a table nearby under its weight. Nearby, a hulking brick oven stands ominously. Its iron door is sealed shut by a thick, rusted lock. Um, the other room. It looks to be some sort of conservatory. Rain hammers against the glass walls and the ceiling of the conservatory, while dissected vines and withered shrubs choke the space. There's a bench that's on the other side of the room, and it faces a shockingly vibrant tree. Um, its fruit the only sign of life in this decayed room. Seated upon the bench is a pale woman in a black morning gown, a faded green ribbon tied around her neck. In her hands, she cradles a delicate porcelain teacup filled with a dark liquid. Her gaze is lost in a distant memory.
Callie like is like shocked. She gasps and like walks to the bench and she's like, "Hello, hello," and she like waves her hands in front of her face.
Okay. Rin,
Um, yeah, I'm gonna go in. I am investigating, picking my way around the broken pieces of like pottery and things.
okay.
Um, gonna look at the casks, gonna inspect the oven because at least it is able to be a source of heat.
Right.
See if I can potentially muscle it open.
What is Mael and Nayara doing?
Mael is kind of like timidly in the hall, kind of like peeking between the two, like I don't know where to go. Who needs what, basically, at the ready.
Um, I don't. She's just kind of chilling out here. She's freaked out. She's wet. She's like tangled in her clothes. She's like, I don't even know.
Callie, what
Alrighty.
did you find?
There's someone
Well,
here.
Uh,
as you approach either door, they both slam shut.
Great.
Rin, a greasy stench of burning flesh fills the air as
Ooh.
black smoke seeps through the cracks around the oven door. Muffled screams and frantic pounding echo from within as though something or someone is trapped inside. Callie, the woman looks up at you and she's curious. She's startled. Her eyes are pure white as she continues to hold onto this teacup. And then her lower mouth elongates and as she screeches, kind of just like echoing through this conservatory. And then from the end of the hall where Nayara and Mael are, you see this uh figure, if you will. Um he is brandishing an axe that swings wildly coming towards you. Um,
oh
he
no.
is tall, lanky, and contorted version of a person. His limbs jut off at odd angles, and his neck bends to the side in the manner of like a hanged corpse. Clad in a tattered suit and bent top hat that covers his eyes, he smiles with this impossibly large grin filled with crooked yellow teeth. His blows never fully like get to you before he shouts, "I cut them down one by one." Go ahead, all three of you, roll for initiative.
All
Mm.
Who
three.
isn't an initiative?
Or all four of you.
Okay. Let's see.
3.
I think Callie and I have to reroll, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, sorry, the reroll button like didn't work. Okay. Well, would you look at that? I have to roll again.
why? You got 17.
So did Ren.
Mm,
Maybe that fixes it.
There you
There
go.
we go.
okay, so we got Mael, Rin, Nayara, and then me.
Wait, Mayel only got a 3.
Yeah, I'm a free.
What am I looking at?
Her last
Oh.
spirit check.
Oh, yeah. Okay. My bad.
All right. So Ren, we'll start with you then. um the door slams shut, and then you hear the black smoke and the smell of rotting flesh out of the oven. Something is banging on the other side of that. Hi, Jojo. The other side of that oven. What do you do?
I'm trying to get into that oven.
All right, so go ahead. You're gonna be able to open it up. And then the iron door burst open with this thunderous crash, revealing the shrieking, flaming soul trapped within it. A wave of blistering heat and acrid smoke floods the room, choking and unrelenting as the trapped spirits scream their torment into the air. Go ahead and roll a might saving throw.
Okay. 15.
Alrighty. So with this, you'll only be taking 3 points of fire damage and
Okay.
3 points of acid damage, so a total of 6.
Okay.
Um, and then the burning spirits disappear as and then the oven shuts itself off, and it turns cold in this room once again.
Okay.
So as for the hallway girls, you see this crooked man barreling towards you, swinging its axe. Looks like first up is Nayara. What does she try to
Um,
do?
she immediately pulls her dagger out to try and like defend herself.
Okay, so she goes to attack it.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, and then let's see. After that is Callie. So we'll turn to we'll turn to Callie for this part. So the woman who's just finished screaming in your face, she's, "Where are my children? What have you done with them?"
And she'll like walk back. She like walks back away from her. And she'll get her sword out.
"You dare threaten me in my own home?"
Where's the last time you saw your kids?
"They're here. Oh, where have you gone, Wendy and Michael and John?"
Do I know those names?
You sure do.
Okay. Wait. Wendy?
Yes.
Wendy?
Michael and John?
Where are they?
They're in Neverland.
No, they're here. They have to be.
Didn't you put them to bed? Weren't they supposed to be sleeping?
Yes, their bedroom. That's where they must be. Are
Go,
they
go look.
safe?
Go look for them.
Look, I cannot leave this room.
Why not?
I am bound.
She looks around, and does anything like? Is it the tree? Is it the candles? Is it? She tries to like. What's making you bound here? Is it the tea?
I don't know. Find my children, or suffer my wrath.
They're not here. They're in my land.
Find them now. I will not ask again.
She goes and tries to open the door.
The door opens. Just as Rin, your door from the kitchen opens as well, and the crooked man goes to swing his axe at Nayara and Mael, and then he disappears into dust.
Niall is frozen against the wall, like, what the fuck?
Nyara is like holding up her dagger, and like as soon as the guy disappears and the doors open behind her, she like whips around to look at um Callie and Rin. Um and she just says, "That was real poor timing to get stuck in those rooms."
Oh yeah, because being trapped in a room with an oven full of dead people is a great time.
Well,
Uh,
I'm sorry, at least yours were dead and not swinging at you.
Callie looks back to see if the mom is still there.
She's sitting back on the bench, holding that teacup.
She exits the room and closes the door. Like, I think I know where we are.
What do you mean you know where we are? She tries to like put her dagger back in her clothes, but they're like all tangled, so she is like getting
It's just
frustrated.
like, right. Rin, are you back with him now?
I
Are you still in the
am.
kitchen? Okay, I'll move. I'll
No,
get you.
I'm back with them. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're okay.
So, in my world, it's called Neverland, okay?
I
And
thought
there's this,
your world was called um Eden, same as ours.
yes, but the portion where I'm from is Neverland, okay? It's an island.
Okay.
Controlled by this little brat. He's a boy. His name's Peter Pan. And he took 3 children from some world, not from where we're from. I thought they were just from the continent or somewhere. But he flew these kids in and took them and to raise them as his lost boys. He always captures children. He's weird. I don't like him one bit.
Really scary. He kidnaps kids.
Yeah, it's not my
More
favorite. He's weird.
importantly, you know that he brought them from a different world, so your world can be accessed.
I don't know how it works. He uses pixie magic. He uses fairy magic.
Do you have magic like that?
Not like this. But
Okay.
their last name was Darling. The
Oh.
kids that she in there says she's crying about are the kids that came to Neverland.
Well, this guy that said he like killed them all. The guy,
I
right?
don't know. The kids aren't dead. They're just
Okay.
not here.
Okay, but if in this world Eden has been destroyed. How long have they been in your world?
Don't know. I don't know how that works. But this must be their childhood home. And it doesn't look well because if their story is tied to mine, maybe that's how the unwritten came in.
Or is that how the unwritten got to your world?
This is just a reflection of what is happening there. Like your story's being written wrong.
I don't know. But we have to check out the rest of the house.
Okay, that sounds
I
super
know.
scary.
And she leaves the hallway of creepiness and she's gonna try to like open the door to the outside.
The
I'm
door
gonna wait to see what
opens
happens.
to the outside, and you have the porch, and then you just have sheets of rain and thunder and lightning.
We have to stay in here, guys. It's going to be a hell of a night.
We don't have to stay in here.
We get to stay in this room in the very middle, not touch anything, and this, you know, just crouch down. She gets real low and she crouches into a ball. She's like, "We just stay right here where it's safe."
Or we look through this room to see if there's a fireplace that we can light and at least get some warmth and dry off a little bit before we catch our death.
Okay.
As you're like in this in this kind of like foyer room, you happen to take a peek at one of the paintings, and you recognize it. It is the Darlings. It's the patriarch. He the plaque, though weathered, reveals their names: George Darling, his wife Mary, their daughter Wendy, their son John, and their infant son Michael, and Mary's frail grandmother or mother, Nana. Standing beside them are their servants, Joseph and Gail Pan, along with their son,
Mm-mm.
Peter. When Nayara and Mayo, when you take a peek at this, the George Darling has an unsettling resemblance to the man with the axe.
That's him. That's Murder Man.
What, they
Murder
left
man?
and he murdered
Yeah.
everybody?
I don't know. He said that he killed them all. I assume them all.
He didn't
She
say
points.
he killed them. He didn't say the word kill. Maybe he was talking about trees. I don't know.
Can you go downstairs with Daddy, please? You're hurting my leg. Too, I doubt you be.
Do you guys check any of the other porches, or do you go into the next room?
Hallie will look at the other ones like over here in this corner.
So, as you begin to look, you realize that the Darlings were the first ones in this house, and they're years from 70 years ago. And then as time goes on, there's more families who have come and gone in this house, with the most recent being the Littles. The faces in this portrait are rendered in a chilling light. A woman stands stoic, adorned with a woven wicker choker and a vibrant red and orange flower in her hair. The man is weeping, a black crown of 6 points atop his head and a crescent moon pin glinting on his right lapel. The eldest daughter is looking down at the youngest daughter with her hair in her face. These
You
seem to
know
be the
them.
current owners.
there might actually be people here. Not just ghosts of the past. But if the Darlings were 70 years ago,
You're really old then.
or maybe it's just different from where we're from. Callie will go through this door.
Alrighty. You open up the door, and it reveals to be a like a gallery. It's built in the base of the manor's turret. Um, Paintings of sweeping landscapes and dour busts of forgotten historical figures dominate the space. Their placards are forever faded from decades of neglect. The most prominent piece in this collection, though, sits in an alcove at the far end of the room. It's carved from weathered marble is a larger-than-life statue of an albino peacock. One eye socket is empty, and the other features a dull red bloodstone.
Okay, nothing in here. Although, she looks at that peacock and she takes her dagger and she takes the eye. And she replaces it with 2 stones that she had in her pocket.
Alrighty, roll for initiative.
Oh, fuck. Oops!
The door slams shut behind you,
Oh no!
leaving you to be the only one in this room.
Uh-oh. I got a 14.
Alrighty, you'll go first.
Uh,
As the peacock statue comes to life, um, and let's see here. Callie, it's just you. As the peacock statue comes to life, that's the best I got for a peacock statue, so
You're
you're
good.
gonna have to deal with it. All right.
Okay. And she goes in and she is going to try to mug at first.
All right.
14.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Alrighty. It's gonna start. Let's see here. Go ahead and roll a might saving throw. Alrighty. You turn into stone as it uses its petrifying gaze. You completely freeze up. So every turn you're gonna have to roll a might saving throw to see if you can get out of this incapacitated state. So because it now has advantage on you, it's going to strike with a 24 to hit. So that's going to be 7 piercing damage and 5 poison damage. Your turn again.
Can we like hear anything going on in there, or try to open
You
the door?
can. The door is locked, sealed shut.
No. Oh.
Alright, nope, it does not get it again. So she's still stuck in her petrified state. That's an 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. To hit. 2 piercing, 3 poison. So 5 points of damage in total. Her turn again. You
17.
have broken out of it. So that is your
Okay.
turn. So it has its turn again. It no longer has advantage on you. It got a 4, so it does not hit.
Okay, she's gonna just roll. She's just gonna hit.
Okay.
19.
That hits.
1 damage. I know.
Okay, and make sure you're adding your might to that as well. Your might is added to your to attack and your
And damage?
and damage.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
That's okay.
My is just +1, so 2.
Alrighty. Yikes, this is gonna be a fun one. I thought you guys might have learned to like not split the party.
I was just going in there.
Alrighty. It's turn again. 11. I don't think that hits.
No.
Alright, your turn again.
Okay, she's going to hit with her sword. She does not hit.
It's alright. 5 does not hit.
She's gonna swing. 15.
That hits, and you learn its armor class at 15.
Okay. 3.
Alrighty, it's turn again. That would be at 22 as well. So it's gonna hit you just with its bite. So don't worry, it's not as powerful as its 2 damage. Your turn again.
17.
That hits.
5 damage.
Alright. Cool. Alrighty. It's 15.
Yeah, it hits.
Alrighty. 3 points of damage. Hey, girly cute. Don't forget, you have a signature ability that you can
No, I
do.
can't.
Why?
Because I can't fly.
That's
I was
right.
gonna say,
You don't have
would
your
would
wings.
my signature ability be able to at least get me in there?
No, you can. These doors are haunted and spooky. You cannot enter through them.
Okay.
I
Let's see.
can't use my wings. I can't fly.
Do you didn't drink your water, correct?
I didn't. I can drink my water now.
Yes, drink your water.
Okay, I'm gonna drink my water. I need to hydrate.
It's 2d6 my roll. That's 9. You
Okay.
hit. Yeah. You also have the wine too, don't forget. So you can use that
I didn't know
any
like
type
this
of
was Skyrim.
any type of like food. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
All right, so its turn again.
Uh-huh.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Alright.
15. 17 or 7. Sorry, 7 damage.
There you go. Nice. All right. Nope, you're good. You're safe.
21.
Nice.
7.
Oh. Okay. Oops. Yep. Okay, that's an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
And then only one damage.
I accept that.
Your turn again.
17.
Hey, listen.
4.
Nice. Okay, it's turn again. Oh, not 1.
Nice.
Your turn again.
15.
Nice.
7.
There you go, my friend. How do you get rid of it?
She is so angry that she did this to herself, and she just keeps whacking it and whacking it and whacking it and whacking it until it crumbles into dust.
There
and
you
the door opens and you just see her smacking the shit out of a statue.
Love that. Love that.
We try get in. Let us get in.
Callie sees the door open. She runs out. She's like, "Don't touch anything." Did she get the diamond?
Yeah, you do have the bloodstone.
Fuck yeah!
I have yet to touch anything. It seems like you need to follow this rule.
They don't know I
For
have it.
being the one who gets
Correct.
in trouble for stealing all the time, it sure isn't me the one touching anything this time.
You guys don't know I
So
have it.
no, it wasn't a comment on her
Okay, okay,
stealing,
okay,
just
okay.
touching
Yeah. You keep
things.
saying not to touch anything, so we're like, we're not touching anything.
This statue just came alive. It just okay.
Yeah, we
Are
said
Next
we
you
weren't
hurt?
room.
gonna touch.
Are you hurt?
A bit.
Do you want
To build a snowman.
Yeah, I'll drink my
rule.
wine, and she'll take a couple sips of the wine.
Once you use it, you use it. It's like
Oh,
a,
so it's
yeah.
like a one. Okay.
Yeah, it's like
All
a
right.
video
Well,
game. Yeah.
she'll use her wine bottle.
Okay. All right, and so that's also going to be 2d6.
You roll.
I got 2. Nice. You got 12 back.
I am at full health again.
Thanks, wine.
Thanks, wine. Yeah, I knew that would come in handy. All right. Who's up for the next room? And she shoves her hands in her pocket.
good idea? I will
My
open.
Alrighty. So it reveals itself to be some type of parlor. It contains furnishings with a once elegant upholstery, but it's now caked with dust. On a circular table by the cobweb choked fireplace is a wooden spirit board of impeccable craftsmanship. A small heart shaped planchette rests atop it, engraved with the initials A.L.
It's not touchy, you guys.
Yeah. Just
A.L. The last name Little?
yeah, I think that's what it was.
Weird that they would want to talk to the spirits here.
Or we ignore it.
Although, what is this for? And she pulls out the key that was in her, that she got in the piano room. We have a key. What is the key for?
Why are you touching things?
As you mention key, the planchette starts to like kind of move, and then it stops.
Can I roll to just like smack the key out of her hand? Like, nope.
Key.
Sure.
What am I rolling?
Go ahead and just roll skill.
Oh, okay.
Can I skill it to hold
Yeah.
it?
Sure.
Thank you. 17.
I got
Fuck.
19.
So you just like smack it, it falls out of her hand, and it slides underneath one of the cupboards.
We need that.
No! Quit touching things! Do
Take
you
out
have
the
anything?
piano.
No. Look at me. Do you have anything else?
No.
When Callie, when you said help, the planchette moves again.
Callie looks over. What does it say?
No.
It just
No.
like vibrates. Like
Oh.
it doesn't move. It just vibrates.
No. Callie, do you have anything else?
No. And she goes and she tries to get the key that was under the cupboard.
All right. So you start
Mhm.
moving your hand, like you kind of like crouch down and start moving your hand and trying to, and you feel something bite your finger. Um, and and then like a weasel like kind of like scurries across the ground and then into another cubby hole. But you are able to get the key back out from underneath the cupboard.
She pockets the key.
Why is there a weasel underneath there? Is it a
No.
ghost weasel?
No, it's
A
very
ghost
real.
weasel. Okay.
Okay, can we all agree to one, not touch anything?
Yeah.
Two, we're going to quit sticking different parts of our body in places that we cannot plainly see.
Yeah.
And three, ignore the board.
It's moving though.
You know, I am a little shocked myself to say this, but I I'm kind of with Rin here.
She's going to like, and she's going to look at Callie one more time. Do you have anything besides that key? And she's going to hold her hand out for the key.
No.
May I have the key?
Why do you want it? I want it. I play the fucking piano.
I'm not saying you didn't. I'm saying, one, I thought I could trust you.
Can. It's just
Two,
a key.
and that she's just going to turn around.
Okay. Let's simmer down a second. Before we touch scary board,
Do you want
we
to touch
had
the
a
scary
man.
board?
No. Before we touch it, I don't want to touch it. But if you do, wait. Let's put
But we
everything we
need
have
two to
together.
play.
We have a key. We have a scary man. We have lots of families. We have kids that are missing. A ghost woman you talked to apparently with the teacup. Do we?
Yeah, it was the mom.
Okay, so scary man looking for somebody, woman looking for somebody. Where can we find these people? Do you think the board can tell us, or should we keep searching?
Maybe in the crematory of an oven.
Go upstairs.
That's what you found. Okay. Well, the upstairs.
Well, if
No
not, we know where
scary
a
there.
fireplace is, and we could at least light a fire for the night.
Or why don't we just go ahead and do that and we quit sticking our noses where they don't belong? This is not our house. It does not want us here. And apparently, some of us think we can just take things.
Here. And the piano spit out a key.
Didn't
Right.
mean you
Maybe
had to take it.
the key is somewhere upstairs, or
Yeah.
maybe he locked the children in the bedroom. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I feel like it's all correlating for something, and that's a scary board.
Let's go upstairs. I promise from here on out, I won't touch anything.
I don't believe you.
What if I pinky promise?
Your word means nothing to me.
In this world, pinky promises are sacred.
Yeah, bad things happen apparently.
Yeah. No pinky promises for you. And she struts out of the room and she goes
She
up to the stairs to
tries.
go,
Oh,
Oh.
The door seems to be locked.
no.
she grabs the door and starts like trying to like viciously open it. She looked over at Ren. She's like, I think we have to touch the board now.
She's just going to go and sit with her back against the wall. Like she's. No.
Is there a keyhole on the door?
Mm-mm.
No.
Mhm.
Bummer.
Is there wood in this room?
No. There's no. I mean,
Okay.
there's like
All right.
obviously the furniture, but no, there's no like.
Yeah. Okay. I was
Burn
gonna
the
start a fire.
furniture.
She huffs and she sits down at the table. She's not gonna touch it. She's just sitting.
All right. She'll sit too.
All right, Rin, what's
Okay.
your master plan idea how to get out of this room?
Didn't say I had one.
Naihara shrugs and she's like, well, unfortunately, I didn't promise I wouldn't touch anything. And she sits down and reaches forward to touch it.
Reach forward the planchette. Okay. So yeah.
Biggest groan and huff with an eye roll to beat the band.
All right. So she grabs the planchette. Go ahead and roll a skill skill check. All right. So you're pretty fond, like familiar with spirit boards. You know, Agrabah, it's always got something occulty going on, and you know that in order to start a séance, you need to have two or more people place a hand on the planchette and ask questions if there's a spirit in the room. If the spirit is in the room, it will then answer questions on the board and or answer questions that you give it on the board and to its best of its ability.
Well, I need somebody else to touch it.
I really
Well-
weren't permitted to touch this.
It's not going to work if we don't.
Okay. I hope this opens
I'm
the
already in
door.
trouble for touching things, so my pinky
Can I-
promise is null and void since Rin doesn't accept it. So she
Touching it.
All right. So then the first thing you do is asking if there's a spirit.
Yep, she's gonna do that. She's gonna ask, "Is there a spirit here?"
So nothing happens. And then with the planchette, a pleasant fire then crackles to life in the fireplace. And then the planchette slowly moves over to hello, meaning that there is a spirit here. And you can now ask it questions.
Well, Callie, do you?
what's your
Well,
name?
It moves from P to A to N.
And like the color drains from Callie's face.
You okay?
It
His name
moves
was
to the it moves to no.
I think it spoke for you.
Do you have the other children?
It stays on no.
Are they other spirits?
What is it?
Are there spirits here?
Yes.
Okay. Did the unwritten get them?
Roll a 1d10.
Un momento, I gotta find the 10. Okay. 10.
All right. No.
Did you do something to them?
Roll a d10.
Six.
No.
Are you trapped here?
Roll a d10.
6.
Yes.
Will the
Are we
key help
supposed
you?
to-
What is it?
I was asking, will the key help you?
1d10.
9.
It goes over the letters Y-O-U.
Who trapped you?
Roll d10.
Two.
It rolls over W-I-T-C-H.
Witch. Oh, the queen's a witch, right?
I think so. At
Was
least
it the
that's
evil
what I've
queen?
learned.
Roll d10.
Two.
Goes over to no.
So a witch, that's not the evil queen, trapped them.
Is there a witch in Neverland? She's asking Callie.
Not that I know of. There's mermaids, there's a bunch of other magical beings, there's native people on the land, but they're not witches.
Okay. How can we help you?
Roll d10.
Okay. 7.
Everyone is going to
Wait,
take
that's
2
a 1.
damage.
That's a 1.
You'll take
Including
2
me?
damage. All just those who are on the plan chat.
Okay.
Ow.
But it rolls over 6 and MENTOS.
I didn't fully catch that, but was it mementos?
Mm-hmm.
I
Six
think 6
mementos.
memento.
So there's 6 items.
Oh, a key?
Key.
Okay. That means maybe the other rooms have another item in it.
Maybe
Well,
each of the rooms have an item.
How are we supposed to get them if we can't leave this room?
Oh, fair.
Is the key a memento?
Roll a 1d10. Yes.
Okay.
I think I have another one. And she reaches out in her pocket and she does put the eye of the peacock down.
Oh, you found another one. Cool.
And she looks over at Rin.
Okay,
Do the
so we
mementos. Oh, sorry.
so we have 2 of potentially 6, and now we
Mhm.
have to try and leave this room and get more? What do we do with them after we get them?
Roll a 1d10. Everyone takes 6 points of damage
Oh.
that are touching the planchette. But then the planchette rolls over ATTIC.
The addict.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, Pan.
Is that all we need? Can we dismiss The spirit that keeps hurting me.
Yeah. It really hurts.
When you say, is that all we need? Roll a d10.
Oh.
It rolls over. No.
She rolls her eyes. What else do we need?
Roll it 1d10.
Yep, already on it.
It starts going frantically over the board, spelling out 6 different words. Gem, key, cup, doll, bear, pin.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We get these 6 mementos, we go to the attic, and we free you guys from this curse.
1d10.
Oh, fuck.
10.
Rolls over. Yes.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Can we dismiss you now, Pan?
Oh,
Roll a d10.
7.
Yes.
bye. Naira does all of the things she's supposed to.
But I was like, Nayar, you know that you're
No,
supposed to
flip it.
hover over
Flip it.
goodbye,
Yep.
and then you can all 3 at the same time and let go of the planchette.
Yep. So she
And flip the
does
board.
that. She says thank you, and she's like, okay.
And then as you hover over goodbye, the planchette then starts moving by itself, and its final words are etched into chilling clarity. And the last message that it says is, "Find my son. He lives." And then the fire on the hearth extinguishes with a hiss, plunging the room into a suffocating darkness. And there's just a cold, dead silence. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh, fuck. Pan has a son?
I haven't seen Pan in a while if he came back here.
It's
Him and
over.
Wendy did it!
Didn't
Well,
you say
Pan is a
they were
last
just
name.
kids?
Yeah, don't forget, Pan is a last
Oh.
name.
Oh, yeah. It could be the dad. So you could be looking for
Oh,
Peter.
could be. Yeah. We could be looking for Peter. I didn't ask
Which Pan?
which Pan. I'm a dum-dum.
Yay, how fun. Are we having a good time?
Yeah, it was good. It was
Yeah.
spooky.